Hi Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot Advice and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for you. At the time you find this video, take the messages as they resonate for you if you feel that they do. Just keep in mind, flip the roles if you have to. I could be reading for your love life. It could be happening in your work situation. Everybody is got their own story going on, so that's where you have to use your own discernment and put the messages where they go in your own life if you feel that they go, okay? Take advantage of the special that I'm running. Information in the description box below. 3 questions for 3333. In celebration of having reached 33,000 subscribers, and thank you for being a subscriber. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. And all the love, the likes, the comments, the shares. Special thanks to my members. Welcome to new members. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. I have a new deck. Well, I have 4 new decks. I may have a problem. I call it, I say I don't have a problem. I have a passion. It's a matter of perspective. But I'll use these new decks for you, and then I'll start going through all of my other decks. And I was just thinking, I was looking at my bookcase when I said I think I may have like around 100. Yeah, I think it's more like 300. Maybe is more realistic. Like I say, I have a passion. I have a passion, okay? You can use that if you want. If people tell you got a problem with something, like doing too much of something or liking too much, you just say, I have a passion, not a problem. All right, let's see what's going on. Pisces placements. At the time they find this video, what do they need to know? Let's see what kind of reading we can get. They have been heavy lately, which doesn't surprise me with the planetary transits that we got going on. At the time I'm recording this, there's a bunch of planets retrograde. We're in between 2 eclipses. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I hope you're okay. Hope you're surviving. I'm hanging on by a thread, to be honest with you. But it's for the best. It's for the best. That's why I keep telling myself, when it's all over, I'll be much happier, healthier, better for it. I really do believe that because I have to. All right. Let's see. If I see that shadow card one more time, I swear to God. What flew? We have grounded and jealousy. Okay. So you could be having to encourage. Now, for some of you, I'll put these back and we'll reshuffle and pull today's card. But for some of you, this is a specific message. I feel like it's just saying, just look at what you're doing. Just look at your stuff. Concern yourself with yourself. I feel like for some, and it's normal, it's natural to do with humans, you look around and you think other people have it better, other people have it easier. I wish I had what they had. And this is just a reminder. You don't know what someone else has got going on, so be careful what you wish for. Just because it looks good on the outside doesn't mean it's actually good all around. So just be careful what you wish for. And for others of you, this is just, I feel like people are looking at you, right? I know you're sat there thinking, really? My life's a mess. But people are looking at you, Pisces, going, oh, I wish I had what Pisces has, or I wish I was more like Pisces, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there's degrees, right? Admiration and jealousy are on the same spectrum, just different degrees. So it might be a good idea to just put some protection around yourself, okay? Whether it's with crystals or imagining you're in a ball of light or working with Archangel Michael or saying a prayer every day to just protect your energy, preserve your energy so no one's siphoning off of it, right? Okay, so let's see for today. For Pisces placements, what do they need to know? What is the Oracle Energy and Advice for today for Pisces placements? Hold on. I got it. Thank you. Okay, we have knowledge, 34 at the bottom of the deck. So knowledge, wisdom, information, research, communication, learning things, teaching things could be a factor today. And full moon. Okay, no more shadow. No more shadow. It's similar energy with the full moon in that, something coming full circle, something being completed to be released, something that needs to be deeply transformed or released, okay, and they're the energy of the moon. With the energy of knowledge, again, there's a message here of revelation, okay? Light being shown on something, something being put under the microscope. These are light colors here. So again, it just feels more like lighthearted energy, right? This could be like epiphany, realization, but like in a quieter, softer way. So it could be more inner epiphany, realization, more inner rather than stuff happening around you and you're having to make sense of it, right? Like what the hell what the hell just happened? This is more of a, oh, that's why. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. New deck. I love all my new decks. I love all my decks. But you tell me what you think about it. Underlying energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah. See? Release. We've learned everything we're going to learn. We've gotten as far as we're going to get. We figured out something ain't it. We figured out what is it. And we're going to either go find it because we know it's out there. Or we've found it already and we are deciding, you know what? I'm going to leave this because I know it's not it because it is over there. So I'm going to go over there. Right? An energy of transition, travel, releasing something. Do you see? This is what I'm saying. With the Eight of Cups, we are releasing something, or we are releasing someone, or we are releasing ourselves from a situation. This is emotional detachment, where we're saying, I'm not pursuing this, I'm not investing in this, I don't want this, I have no pleasure here, I have no joy here, it's not what I want, okay? Rather than something happening and we feel like something is taken away. Do you see how it's different, okay? Overall energy for today, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So there's something new going on. There's something new coming in, and that's where you're headed towards. Now, for some of you today, you're getting a sum of money, and it's been a long process, a lot of paperwork, forms, and applications, and maybe studying. This could also be education. So that could be in an official sense where you genuinely took a class, a course. This is college. This is university. This is any kind of schooling. But for others of you, this is where you've learned a lot as part of this process. You had to learn how to fill out these forms. You had to learn more about the law. You had to learn more about the process, right? Or you learned about yourself. Hey, this kind of stuff freaks me out, or this kind of stuff stresses me out. Or you've gone and had to learn about stress management, right? A lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. And it has created a new beginning for you, a new opportunity. Okay, so there could be money coming in, whether it's in the form of a new job, so you will be making money, or this is some sort of advance payment for some of you, down payment. This could be mortgage being approved, loans being approved, business loans being approved, student loans being approved, and it allows you to embark upon this new journey that you've been preparing for, studying for, trying to get the money together for, trying to get the resources, the approvals in place for. Okay, this is good. This is good. Pages are new energy, and can you say it with me? Hallelujah. Okay. Oh my God, honestly, with the readings I've done lately, I was like, geez, us Pisces placements are going through it. I mean, I'm sure everybody is with these aspects, but all right, here we go. Another page when it comes to your career, your finances, your chosen job, your business, your studies. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, Page of Coins. Communication, confirmation of a new job, of a promotion, of a new source of income. A new client for some of you, or new clients with this energy. Seven of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah, definitely a partnership, an agreement being formed here. A lot of online work or online communication with this energy. For those of you, you are entering an agreement with someone, or a partnership, or signing up for something that has to do with promoting yourself, promoting your business, your website, your services, somehow advertising, marketing. For those of you, that's the field you're stepping into. That's the industry you're stepping into or taking a new job in. Creative endeavors are going to be taken from hobby or pastime, or I do this one in my free time, to this is my job, this is my career. Maybe that's what you went and got a certificate for, or some sort of qualification for, right? So that you can be officially certified to do this, okay? As like a full-time thing, not just a hobby, right? So that could be what's coming in, or that could be what you're embarking upon now. Whatever this is, okay, cycles are completing and new cycles are beginning, okay? Definitely seeing new job, money coming through, however that resonates, and you're going to see things. You're going to see houses because you're looking for a place to buy. You're going to see houses because you're looking for a place to move to. You're going to see cars. You're going to see furniture, big ticket items. You're trialing things, sampling things, testing something out. So we could be starting something on a trial basis. That could also be a job, but it could also be some sort of contract, or like user testing even. It's a new path for you. It's a new way of doing things for you. It's going to be successful for you. All right. 2 pages. Definitely starting something where you got it. You got your foot in the door. There's more to learn. You will be supported. You will be shown the way. For some of you, you're getting paired up with a buddy today. If it's like in a new job situation, or if it's like you're paying for this new, I don't know, membership or whatever, you're getting assigned someone to show you the ropes, take you through the place, show you where is what, could be some sort of induction, could be some sort of first day at wherever, right? Could also be some sort of announcement of you're being welcomed into the building, you're being welcomed into the company, you're being welcomed into the team. So some sort of announcement, or the announcement of you are registered somewhere now, where you got approved for something now, and maybe they have a list of members or a list of something, and there's a mention of your name there. This could be where you're going from completing an apprenticeship and they're taking you on full time, or something you were doing on a trial basis, part-time basis, and now you have the opportunity to go full time. Okay. Yeah, something where you were just helping out or volunteering, or it's not something that you saw as, I could be making money doing this. It's something that was a passion for you. It's something that you loved. It's something that made you happy. And so from doing a service, or offering your services, or volunteering, or like I say, something part-time or something seasonal, something you did at the weekend, as you went along, you learned a lot, you made a lot of contacts. So someone could be telling you now, hey, you should apply for that full-time job. Because even if you don't have the degrees that they list, you have the experience. You've been doing the job, and that's more important to these people, right? So it could be something like that. And so you could be starting a job where you have the experience. You don't necessarily have the degrees, qualification, education required. But you've been doing the job, however that resonates. You could be starting the job and then going to tick the box of getting that certificate with the support of this company. Does that make sense? I'm also getting visas. Work visa being approved. Or you're starting a job with the company and they're going to be taking care of your visa. Or supporting you, sponsoring also comes in here. A sponsor, an investor. All right, I like it. I like it. Online training, online classes coming up here. And definitely a significant person who's right there by your side, whether it's a coworker, a manager, someone who's helping you fill out the paperwork, someone who's in your corner, someone who's representing you, holding your hand through the process, right? A buddy type person. Really cool. When it comes to your love life, whether you're single, coupled up, in between, we have the Six of Wands. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and the High Priestess. Look at these cards. Okay. For some of you, you could be leaving a relationship, or you stop pursuing someone, or you stop focusing on love in general for a while. I feel like some sort of recent pursuit has opened your eyes to some things about yourself. Okay, you've learned some things about yourself here. Something is coming to light for you. That's why I do this. That's why I always go for this type of person. That's why I always end up in this kind of situation. So you're seeing a pattern, and now you're getting ahead of it. So where before, I feel like you're flipping something. So where before, for example, if you're someone who people always break up with you. You never break up with nobody. They always break up with you, right? Today, you could have, or recently, you may have had this realization, this epiphany of why that keeps happening. And you're kind of getting ahead of the thing, and you're saying, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. So you could be the one to say, you know what? You take care, but I think we're done. I want to be done, right? If you're somebody who would run away, avoid conflict, avoid tension, when you saw a breakup coming, you would just disappear, just, kind of to preempt it, or whatever the situation is, or problems in the relationship, or you thought, well, as soon as you have that first real big argument, then that's it, it's downhill from there, because that's your history, right? There's something where you've learned about that recently, why that happens, why, what your part to play is there. And you're turning that on its head. So now, when you have the opportunity today, when something happens today where typically you would respond to it by leaving, detaching, running away, avoiding. Today, you're facing it and you're saying, you know what, if we're going to break up for something, then fine, we're going to break up. But this is not going to be it. I want to talk about this. I don't want to run. I want to talk about it. I want to hear what you have to say, even though it makes me uncomfortable. Then I want to say what I have to say, even though it makes me uncomfortable. And let's see where we are after that. And so you could be really turning something around, strengthening a relationship as opposed to leaving it, changing your mind about leaving, changing your mind about bailing. Okay? For others of you, I feel like someone is doing some sort of grand gesture, some sort of public announcement, public gesture. Whether this is a new person, for some of you it will be a new person trying to catch your eye and get your attention. Because I feel like I feel like you're aware of them with the Page of Pentacles. You interact somehow, whether you get coffee at the same place and you always see each other there, but you don't really know each other beyond that. Or you go to school together, or you work together, or you work out together, or at the same gym. You're aware. They're in your vicinity somehow. But you don't look at them as a romantic interest. So I feel like they need to do something. It's almost like to make it clear that they're interested in you. Like they're not trying to help you out necessarily. They like you, right? They're not saying things to you to be nice or polite. No, they're saying it because they like you and they're interested in you. So someone's going to be making it very clear, very clear that they're interested in you, that they like you, what their intentions are with you. For some of you, this is someone you already know. This is someone you've been kind of on the fence about, or this is someone you've had a recent ending with. And this is someone who's going to try their best to open up, because that's why you're detaching. You're detaching because you think they're playing games, because they're not opening up to you. You're detaching because you're not sure what they think, how they feel. They don't talk about it. So you're confused. And then you're like, well, I'm wasting my time. So this could be that person now really opening up, really trying to be open, to be honest, to be vulnerable with you, because they see you detaching, or you've told them you're detaching, or whatever it is, and they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose this. So this is someone who's going to be overcoming a barrier that they have and be more outspoken, be more vocal, be more obvious in how they think and feel about you. It is something that, it could turn into a really beautiful thing. Page of Pentacles is really good potential there. I just feel like you have very different communication styles, very different love languages, very different personalities. I feel like one of you is very comfortable being outspoken, where the other one is extremely private. Okay? And it's just about finding that middle ground, but you're going to have to learn a new way. They're going to have to learn a new way in order to find that middle ground. But it looks like someone's really willing to do that. I also see someone who, they love being in the spotlight. They love going out. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They love being out. They love being around a million people. They love to be out on the scene. They love to know what's going on in the community, watch things, go to events, go to this and then and then the other person is, again, a homebody, really private, very quiet, okay, except with a very select few in their life. Doesn't really care what other people are doing, doesn't really care for other people to know what they're doing. And it's a case of opposites attract, or opposites attracted, right? So if this is someone new you're meeting, just be aware. I feel like this is someone who you're going to be meeting in a very private setting, like a one-on-one setting, and the connection will be there and it will be beautiful. And then you'll see them, or they'll see you, depending on who's the more outgoing one, in like a wider setting, in a group, at an event, and it will be like night and day. That person will be completely different. And someone's really going to question, did they lie to me before? Were they pretending? And it's not that. It's just, they're typically a lot more outspoken, but you just got to see them in a private setting first. And in a private setting, they're one-to-one. You get all their attention. They get all your attention. When they're out and about, they're like a social butterfly. It doesn't mean they're lying or pretending. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like you could be meeting someone like that today, and you could have like a moment of, so what, were they pretending? They're not. It's just, be prepared. You know, you've got different approaches when it comes to fame, popularity, when it comes to the things you say to people, the things you keep to yourself. And it's just things, you can work it out. There's going to be a lot of communication that's needed and a lot of realistic expectations here, okay? But you can come together. You can meet in the middle. You can build something together if that's what you choose to do. You can also just walk away. And for those of you where this has already happened, and there's already been either a fallout or a breakup, because either someone was too outgoing and outspoken, and the other person was very private, or they were saying that you're too closed off and private. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know how you feel. You're wasting their time, vice versa. Put the rules where they go. Whoever the person was that was they appear to be very closed off, okay? That person's really making an effort today to open up, okay? Because they want to build something, rebuild something, or get something back on track with you because they value it. They see value in it, okay? So just, you're going to have to, if you want to listen to this person, hear them out, just be patient, be kind, let them get everything out, okay? Because it won't be easy for them. Definitely not as easy as it is for you if you're more confident being outspoken, right? Just let them get it all out. Let them say what they have to say first, and then, you know, talk and ask questions and whatnot. But just know this person's really, really trying to be more open because they know that is valuable to you. And you are valuable to them. So that's a way that they're showing you that you matter. Does that make sense? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, definitely seeing you bump into someone or meet someone at a gathering, an outing, a social event, something where you go where there's a stage, out for drinks. I just feel like for some of you, I'm just getting your friends and family, or your friends or your coworkers are dragging you out because they won't leave you alone. And you're like, fine, I'll come out, I'll have a drink, and then I'll go home and shut up about it. And as you're out where you don't want to be out, there's this person that really is trying to get your attention to the point where to you it's annoying. It's like, can you just leave me alone? Like, I'm not interested. I'm here to shut up my friends. I don't want to meet anyone. Just go away, right? But I don't know. Keep an open mind because they're really, I mean, they're going to make you laugh. I feel like they are going to get under your skin. They're going to grow on you in a good way, right? Because they just won't quit. They won't quit. And they'll be like, they'll have a million questions like, what do you mean? Why'd you come out if you didn't want to come out? What do you mean to shut your friends up? Tell them to go away, whatever, right? This person is just, I just feel like they're really funny, outspoken, and they're really going to get you to come out of your shell, and you'll end up really having a good time if you continue to speak to this person, of course. You could tell them to go away, keeping it PG-13, or you could leave, absolutely. But I feel like it could be something new, different, and maybe turn into something more for you. So just keep it in mind, okay? When it comes to your community, other people in your life, and events that may not directly involve you but may impact you, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Emperor. Oh my God, I just had these in an Instagram poll. So my Instagram account is for advice to think twice, and it was the Emperor next to the Devil, like that. I swear to God. And you know what? It reminds me of Saturn and the North Node. Now, I'm not an astrologer, but I just watched the astrology for April today with Astrolata, if you watch her. And that's what she was talking about. She was talking about you have a choice of doing the right thing with rewards in the long run, but it will take more time and more effort, or you're going to have something that's very tempting, quick win, but there may be suffering afterwards because you went with the easy temptation and it's not going to last. So that could be something. Okay. And the Four of Wands. All right. Coming back to Pisces in the daily reading. For some of you, just be mindful. I feel like someone's going to be mindful of who you let in your house. I feel like very specifically for some of you, you're going to allow someone to get into your home, to come inside. And they start inviting people over, like to your house. And you're going, excuse me, what are you doing? By that point, your house is going to be full of strangers or people you don't want there. So just be very careful about that, okay? I just feel like, you're going to open your door to someone and they just bust in. They won't leave. And they come with stuff or they come with people. Yeah, I just feel like, you let someone in the door because they say they need help with something. And before you know it, there's a party going on in your house with drinking and all that. And you're like, what the hell is happening? So just be careful. For others of you, I feel like you're dealing with a father figure. So father, uncle, grandfather, someone's spouse, like a brother-in-law, male energy, masculine energy. But it doesn't have to be, it's masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be a male necessarily. But I just feel like this is someone with the impression, they're under the impression that you need to take care of them, you need to look after them, you need to provide for them, you need to do what they tell you to do, you need to, just do as you're told, don't ask questions. So I don't know who they are. But this is someone who's going to try to use the position they think they have, okay? You have to do this for me because I'm your father. You have to do this for me because I'm your grandmother. You have to do this for me because... So they're putting burdens and obligations on you because of their station, because of their status, because of their title. And they think that should matter more than it does. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is someone asking you for money, and you have to give it to them because they're your parent or they're your elder. This is someone very specific, but take it if it resonates. I don't know. But this is someone coming to you demanding money for an organization, a charity, a church, a temple, a charity event, a nonprofit thing, a random stranger. They want to help someone. They want to contribute to something. And that's fine. But they're coming to you and making you feel like you also have to contribute to what is important to them. And they're a bit of a bully. So I would just don't open the door. Okay? You know who this person is. It's not going to take you by surprise. You know who this person is. Okay? We have Aries energy, Capricorn energy. This is the bully. This is the overbearing person. This is the over-controlling parent. Even if this is a younger sibling to you, they act as if they're your parent. Okay? It's that person. And you know who this is. So if they show up, I would just not open the door. Just pretend you're not home. I'm not even kidding. Okay? Or if you know they're coming, just go away for a minute. Leave the house for a minute. Go take a drive. Take a walk around the block. And come back when they're gone. I kid you not. Because again, this is someone who's going to, you give them half an inch and they take 10 miles. Okay? And they're just going to take over your day if you're not careful. Okay. Now, for others of you, you're going to be called upon to referee a family match. I feel like maybe someone else is dealing with this person because they weren't smart enough or quick enough to leave their house when this person went to visit. I don't know. I mean, it's a little funny. It's not funny, but it's a little funny. And if you know, you know. And that they could be calling you in to their house to deal with this person because they can't. Like, they can't get through them. They can this, they can that, and they're calling you to referee. I would just mind my business today with the Eight of Cups. You do what you will, but there's a lot of drama over here. You're not going to get this person to change. You're not going to get this person to do anything other than what they want to do. And maybe the other person needs to learn about boundaries. Maybe the other person needs to learn to say no. I don't know. Just some things to consider. Not your monkey, not your circus, unless you make it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. Because remember, this is in your community. This doesn't have to involve you. Do you see what I'm saying? So just keep your head down, do your thing, mind your business. Don't pick up the phone if don't open the door. And just stay in your bubble. Maintain your own peace. Other people need to learn to say no. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like someone's just taking over your house. If you let them in, they'll take over your house. Like, they'll come with, like, I feel, yeah, hey, can I come see you? And you're like, yeah, sure. And they show up with kids, grandkids, their neighbors. I don't know. Like, they show up with a bunch of people. And they're like, well, you got to feed all of us. And you're going, what are you talking about? I thought it was just you. Be careful, okay? Just be careful. And again, this isn't someone, you know this person. You know this person. Okay. You've been warned. Let's see. The unexpected, the element of surprise today. We have the moon, Cancer, Pisces energy, the unknown, full moon, the moon, revelation. This is really cool. The Empress. Wow, we have the Emperor and the Empress in your spread. That's significant. And the Six of Cups. The element of surprise, for some of you are finding out you're pregnant. Just putting it out there. Flat out in these cards. Okay? Or someone close to you finds out they're pregnant. For others of you, something is starting faster than planned. So whether it's giving birth ahead of time, or just anything, a project, something you'd agreed to do, something moves up in the schedule, something is starting faster than it was planned. So you may have to rush to get there, or you may miss the beginning of something. It could be a movie, right? But just be aware. For some of you, the element of surprise here, again, hearing from someone that you haven't heard from in a while with the Six of Cups. For some of you, this will be someone you were involved in romantically. For some of you, this is the mother or the father of your children or a child you have with them. They're going to reveal something to you. For some of you, they're about to have a kid with someone else, so you stay in touch for the kids, right? And so they're telling you that your child's going to have a step sibling. Okay. But yeah, for those of you, you're going to be hearing from someone from your past. It could be family. It could be someone you have family with. It could be someone you were in a relationship with at some point in time. It's a significant relationship, the Emperor with the Empress. And again, it's something where it was the right person, wrong time. So they weren't mature enough, or maybe neither of you at the time when you first tried this was mature enough for the type of relationship you wanted. Time has passed, cycles have passed, a lot has been learned. So you could be surprised that this person is talking to you about starting over, trying again. Okay. I am seeing like romantic involvement, but it could also be, like I say, with family or even a friendship where there was a falling out and you viewed this person as your best friend for a long time, and then there was a falling out because of something immature. So the element of surprise here, you could be hearing from that person. Your mother or a mother figure could be significant in terms of some sort of surprise. I don't know if they're turning up to see you. Maybe that's what's going on over here. I was just leaving it there. Or this is, they're doing something nice for you. Making some sort of very kind, very heartfelt gesture. It's going to make you cry because, you'll feel very appreciated, very valued, very loved. And this is it could be a female in your life, but it's a nurturer, okay? Um, yeah, the element of surprise. For some of you, someone could come to visit you and they are bringing their children. That's not necessarily going to be the end of the world. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate kids. But if it's linked to this, now either someone's leaving their partner, their spouse, or their situation because of addictions, any kind of abuse, I don't know, and they're coming to live with you with their children. In that case, obviously, you would be willingly helping this person, but it will be a surprise to you that that's what was going on, okay? But yeah, a lot of revelations. I keep trying to do shorter readings, guys. It's not up to me. We're on 37 minutes. Okay, so a dream's going to be really significant for you as well. Either a dream's going to happen exactly the way you dreamt it, or someone's going to reach out to you in a dream, someone from a distance, or even someone who's moved on, passed on. And they're going to tell you about a child or something new in your life if it's not a child. Okay. Yeah, and revelations about family are significant today. Revelations about DNA. Okay. The your line, like what do you call it? Ancestry. Oh boy, revelations about that could be significant today. Um, Revelations about fertility or the potential of a situation. If it's not actual fertility, it's the fertility, the potential of a situation. Okay. Okay, so Pisces, keep me posted. Let me know what this is for you. How I resonate with the ring if you do, and I hope it helps you. If you're still with me, thank you. And good for you. You stuck it out, stuck it through, invested, put in the time to get the messages, so that's good. And hopefully it's worth it for you. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.